Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh dan selamat malam. I wish to sampaikan my sincere and deepest selamat Hari Raya Aidiladha kepada semua my beloved, my bright food service experts that will sit for my exam paper next week on the 6th of August 2020. First and foremost, before we talk about the exam, the reason I sent this video is first, please send my regards to your family and send them my Hari Raya wishes, and may Allah bless all of us and let us know more in terms of the meaning behind the real Qurban. What does Hari Raya Qurban really means? And inshallah, everyone has had a very great moment with your family, with your neighbors, and so on and so forth. But still, remember to remember that COVID-19 is still around. Okay, that is my first part of the message. And the second part of the message is I just want to share with you guys. I had a very good, even though that half of the semester, not even half, quarter of the semester that we had at the time together, to have the lectures face to face, and another half, which I reckon that we already like lost in the spaces and trying to use technologies. Luckily, before the PKP, the first PKP, we already did our first online catch up using Zoom during that time. But nonetheless, it is the experience that coincidentally that during my class that I would like that I have the chance to share with everyone of you, 40 of you. And other than that, I would like to also congratulate everyone, because this is the second batch that everyone that everyone, I repeat, that everyone has succeeded to complete the Google Digital Garage, GDG, and every one of my students get certified by Google International. This is a very huge achievement. I make this generalization because I hope everyone have done, yeah. I'm not yet checked thoroughly, but I reckon that everyone have done that Google Digital Garage. So, wait a moment. Battery nak habis pula. Oh, kejap. Damn. I hope that the GDG experience has exposed everyone to Allah, salah aku. Sekejap. Cut tu mati ku dasai. Sekejap. Sorry ada gangguan sikit. Bateri habis. Okay. Because I hope that the GDG experience has opened wide your mind. Aside from experience all the technologies during the PKP time, I've finished read all your experience of the PKPs with the technologies in mind, which is great work, great job by all of you. Hopefully you guys has new dimensions of digitalization with the experience that you have faced, and you get certified by Google, which is I reckon in UPM you guys are the second batch that get certified. Congratulate. I would like to say tahniah kepada semua lah on that particular avenue. Okay, that's the second thing. The third thing is also, even though that I cannot really cover everything on the Alibaba.com, but again I want to congratulate everyone, yeah, because everyone has registered as Alibaba.com members. In other words, every one of you are actually an online entrepreneur at this moment. Okay, I repeat that everyone is now an online entrepreneur, since every one of you, including myself, we have we are the members of Alibaba.com as the seller, okay, not as the consumer account, but we are part of the one that can sell and buy things. This is even though that I cannot expose you many of the features that they have. Like for instance, every weekend you can see what are the trends of the things by Malaysian consumers or Kuala Lumpur, Lembah Kelang. We can even narrow down all this data, yeah, in Alibaba.com member section, yeah. Even though I cannot, you have to expose that yourself, unfortunately, but on regards to become the official member, I hope that if not today, maybe tomorrow, if not tomorrow, next month, next year, or whatsoever, any one of you will give a try to sell something on Alibaba.com. Like I always say it in my class, Alibaba.com is a very huge platform at the moment. Now there are one of the biggest. Alibaba Cloud is one of the biggest cloud in the world. So why make use of them? Because you have more numbers of potential consumers. What you want to sell? That is, I leave it to you guys. Yeah, I leave it to you guys. Jangan jual orang sudah. This is the Piramli pula. Okay. Aside from that, I feel a bit unfortunate because in our lab there are a few things that I supposed to expose to you, like for instance analytics. I supposed to expose to you Wayback Machine, which I can't really do it during the short time that we have during the class time. Yeah. Otherwise we have to meet for online class, online lab, which bukan you all saja, saya pun jadi mengelabar kan. Kan Dr. Farid hilang lagi kan. So even though that we cannot cover on that technical skills, yeah, I hope that you have learned something out of the exercises that we have done, especially during the 14 weeks conducting the Community Internet Project. Community Internet Project Universiti Putra Malaysia, CIP UPM, not only teach you or expose to you on how to develop a website for a company. Furthermore than that, more than that, what is CIP UPM have done to you? First, if you can see, if you can reflect what you have done for the last 14 weeks, you have to expose how to communicate, how to approach a business, to make them as your counter, as your partner, business partner, as your potential clients. And it's not an easy task. Yeah, it's not an easy task. Not everyone in UPM, any of the students can simply go and, oh, I want to do your website. People will say that, are you crazy or what? Correct? So I wanted to take this opportunity also to say everyone, all the groups have done a very good job. Okay, well done. Congratulations once again on your achievement to complete the CIP UPM project. This is a very good achievement considering from other seasons they have done. Ada macam season macam apa pula kan. From other semesters they have done these activities. This is the first semesters that we encounter with a lot of hindrances, yeah, because of the spaces, yeah, because of you have to communicate with the companies online, and we have to adjust in terms of your presentations to come towards the end, and how the presentation has be transformed into online presentation. These are all experience that you have learned. And that was why, if you look into this unit or this subject, learning outcomes, we have determined to give you the level of psychomotor. Psychomotor means the skills that you have from my class is up to number 6 out of 7. This is something that I would like to explain. Once you complete my class, you're supposed to have this level of technical skills that you're supposed to have after you completed my class. Okay? So, in regards to that, again, congratulations. I yet to examine to give marks for all the websites you have developed, but I will do one fine video like this, and I will send to all your clients to say thank you because I don't have the opportunity because last time when we invited them to come to UPM, then we can communicate. I can communicate with them and explain them further and what to do with the internet marketing and so on and so forth. Only one request from me, ask them to like the Facebook group of CIP UPM. And secondly, remind them to keep in touch with me and I will keep in touch with them as usual. Okay? Again, congratulations for completion. You try to reflect. I don't want to reflect for you guys, but try to reflect on how you... Aku buat kerja tak waktu CIP tu? Ke si Timah buat kerja, si Abu buat kerja, aku asyik sibuk je sebenarnya. Kalau sibuk, tidur di dalam college. I don't want to mention anything, but you try to reflect. Malam-malam raya ni, try to reflect. Have I done enough for my group for this IP UPM? Okay? And this IP UPM is really hope that you can come out with a very good... that is the real life outside. When you have to deal with whatever experience, whatever needs, whatever changes that the clients want, you have to fulfill that. And like for instance, Arwin and Mio Group, tak sebut nama Alif lah kan. Okay, the budak 3 orang group, they have a lot of demands. Yeah, my friend have a lot of demands. I'm sorry to you guys. Yeah, I didn't know Mr. Ron and Mr. David have a lot of demands kan. So they all ask for it, suddenly one this and one this, but that is a good exposure. I watched the videos that you sent to me, the YouTube videos, when you had a discussion with Mr. Ron. Well, that is the real life, that is business, and that is what you have to encounter if you want to be in this field. And even though that if you are not in this internet or IT field, but when you are in the food service field, still, either you like it or not, you will still have to comply to all the digitalization. Don't just say the word digitalization, but you didn't know what does the overall picture or experience is all about. Okay, so that is about CIP UPM. Well done. And I feel a bit bad there are a few parts that I cannot cover with you guys. For instance, I supposed to expose to you on how to do Google Forms. That is a lab session actually. So when I want to bring the lab session into the lecture session, it's a bit difficult because it need me 3 hours of lab hours. I don't think you guys... that's fair enough. Both sides, okay. So thanks to COVID, but I feel bad that I cannot expose that to you. Perhaps in the next semester, I was considering one of the improvement of my class. I will record all my classes online. Which have been done in Australia for a long time ago, should be recorded, and then with that kind, the online, the current or the during the lecture videos, I can even share with everyone who wanted to know about that particular topic. And as for as you all, I just want to share with you guys. You have time. I at the moment also involved with Ilmu Digital dalam Facebook group, dalam Facebook. I will share the link if you're interested. There will be one session of mine which will expose to all the entrepreneurs in Malaysia on how entrepreneurs can take advantage on Alibaba.com. Okay, Alibaba.com. Okay, Alibaba.com tu, if you can help, you can help yourself, not help myself. It's just please read the story, the book that I give on the Alibaba.com. You have to remember how, not to remember, you have to dah macam bagi tahu jawab soalan exam ya, tidak. What I'm trying to say is try to read the materials on Alibaba.com that I've shared with you guys. Maybe some of it will come out for your final exam. Just maybe, which part I didn't tell you yet, right? Okay, alright. But you can check actually. Okay, afterward I will tell you about the exam, final exam. That's the 4th or 5th thing that I want to mention to you. And about the CIP UPM, perhaps tomorrow morning I will post a few things. Again, I feel bad because I have made the arrangement with Boost I want to get everyone boosted, but cannot be fulfilled. Okay, it's together with my friend project, the competition that you guys have registered. Again, the Singapore competition again. I have to say sorry because I cannot fulfill that to satisfy your crave for this IT and internet kind of things in food service industry. I say apologize, minta maaf Okay. Alright. What else I want to say? Yeah, I will push some materials, some articles, some notes, a very short notes, on regards to your CIP project, especially if the organization asks you about anything, I have to pay more attention to this group of CIP UPM, the clients, to make sure that they are satisfied with your work, and I have to cover up if there are some other things that they ask for clarification or they ask for guidance from me. If there is any problem, please do inform me. Do not hesitate to inform me. CIP dah sentuh. Okay, yeah, one more thing. Okay, before I pergi pada final ni. Thank you. Arigato gozaimashita. Mucho gracias, for all of you who have done your reflective blogging. Terima kasih banyak-banyak. Sebab this reflective blogging is a new ways of to me lah, bagi saya lah, saya tak tahulah kelak lain. To me, this reflective blogging is a new way of reporting your amali. I had a discussion with my Latin industry students. Some of them said the book is irrelevant anymore, kan? Saya yang gacun sudah cakap macam tu. Because there is no way, berapa orang dalam ni yang berapa orang dalam ni yang beli surat khabar lagi. The time has come where we have to change and we have to change. Okay? So this is what I want you guys to experience. Well, I don't know, you might continue blogging or not, that is up to you. But that's one small tips from me. Not to organize your life, but to organize your everyday work, your everyday activities and everything. First thing first, when you woke up, of course basuh muka, gosok gigi, cuci muka. Jangan tak gosok gigi, nanti pergi sekolah, kawan benci, balik rumah bunuh diri. Tak main tu Okay, what I'm trying to say is, one short note, itu blogging tu is a very huge thing. What you experience every day, But what I will suggest to you is every day you just put notes in your diary ke buku 5 ke, things to do for one day. What are the things that you want to do for one day? And make sure that you tick. And there are a few applications in mobile, in internet that you can use that. But sometimes we are not really digitalized lagi kan. So we are still brick and mortar, so tak boleh nak guna semuanya dalam komputer. Macam saya, my laptop just been semua data hilang kan. Di format nangis saya kan. Okay. Try to do that as a habit. Reflective blogging is actually a very good exercise for me actually, because I can read what you guys have experienced, what you guys have understand for 1 week time, and how I can improvise myself. And same goes to you. The thing that I reckon that I should improvise, that I should improve, that I should put in next semester, perhaps every time students write every week, I have to read that particular week. That's a challenge for me, for myself. Well, I'm not a perfect person, okay? There's a lot of improvement that I need to do for this FSM 4503. And apa lagi? So I think that's all that I want to share with you guys. I think I touched everything. A few notes kalau ada daripada Boost pun saya can share with you guys. And please do keep in touch with me. And one of your senior, I just want to share this good news. One of your seniors went for Latin industry, and she was like, thank you doctor. Saya kata, kenapa? Tapi awak akan continue apa ni, thank you macam negara Jepun nak tunduk kan. She told me that the company that she's working at the moment requested her to do online promotion, and she bravely and successfully advised to that company, SME punya company, and help them to develop a website for this food company. And I feel so proud of this student, yeah. And hopefully, like you guys also, one fine day when you go to the working lifestyle, and then you see something which is need to improvise. I've told you the story of one of my student in Penang, kilang kicap di seberang di Semampai di Permatang Pau, yeah. Mana she bravely say to the owner of the kilang, SME, Mr. Leong, I still remember the name, this is not the right pathway of doing your company, and then suggested a new technology, information technology, to detect siapa mula dan sebagainya, and the owner feel like, oh my god, this is some new improvement have done on my kitaran dalam kilang dia. So that the challenge that I want to give to you guys when you enter the working lifestyle, nampak benda yang ni orang tua Farid tu pernah cerita. Dr. Farid dulu pernah cerita tentang digitalization. Kenapa masih ada pokok dia tumbang? Contoh. So you guys can bravely, confidently, morally, ethically, say that is wrong, or this is right, or this is what we should do. This is something that we shouldn't do. Yeah. So Dr. Farid kalau bebel kan mau 2 jam tak habis ni kan. Okay, tak apa. So that are the things, yeah. That are the things that saya nak sampaikan. But usually I will saya akan pukul habis macam ni dalam our class, final class. Final class, but you guys are the special one for this semester. So I will do a video for you guys this time around. Hari Raya pula tu. Okay. And last but not least, wallahi ta'ala al-azim, saya halalkan semua ilmu yang saya dah sharekan dengan you all semua. Saya halalkan. You guys can use that technology, the knowledge that I've shared, the very limited knowledge that I have with you guys, bukan saja untuk to improve yourself, to improve the company, to improve the food service industry, but insyaAllah to use it to improve our ummah and society. And one fine thing, that last final words that I would like to remind myself and to remind everyone there, to all my students, 40 students of this semester, always remember, this subject might sound all about IT, information system, takut lagi kan. But bear one thing, all this technology is actually information technology, information systems, actually bring us more near to the Almighty. For instance, when PKP happened, you guys dah cerita macam-macam kan. Have you ever imagined we can have this kind of conversation? Then more or less the same conversation is actually happening, because you never see how the Quran verses come down. And that is actually one part of telecommunication that Allah, the Almighty have. And I always remind myself, whatever technology that we have, especially internet technology, is actually part of what will remind us of how big, how powerful is the Almighty. Kita perlu balikkan semua ilmu itu kepada pencipta kita, insyaAllah. Orang kata Dr. Farid ajak IT, tiba-tiba cerita pasal agama. Oh no, because all the knowledge is come from him. Ingat tak you all semua cerita masa our first or second week, if I'm not mistaken, the theory is actually theory of life cycle. The introduction of the life cycle, theory of life cycle, innovation life cycle kan. Apa you all bagi nama teori baru tu, saya akan pass that message to your juniors nanti. Apa nama teori tu namanya innovation life cycle teori kan. Tetapi you all bagi teori setiap yang mati pasti akan mati, setiap yang hidup pasti akan mati. Itu bagus lah tu. So that is another example of how information system and information technology will bring us to understand what the Almighty has done to deliver the information and knowledge to us, inshallah. Okay, that is done, the summarize of one semester. Now what I want to tell you is, if you can check your Putra Blast at the very moment, I've already uploaded your final exam questions. Ini yang cerita ni. Okay. Saya bagi masa because this is actually not the real time. I reported to the faculty it should be on Monday. Okay, I've told you guys kan. Tapi sebabnya semangat Hari Raya, so I give you guys the questions earlier, 3 days, 2 days. Okay. Please make sure you guys read malam ni, buka, download, and then the file, the questions is you have to download the questions. Once you downloaded the questions, then you can start to find the answers lah. You can start answer all the questions. Yeah. Bila nak hantar? Up to you. Finish, hantar. Saya bagi cadangan itu 1 day, 1 question. Kita manusia kan. Alamak, tu manusia nak buat cepat-cepat apa jadahnya. Yeah. We are not perfect. Okay, remember that we are not perfect. Nobody is perfect. Yeah. Everyone make mistakes. Siapa yang kata saya tak ada buat masalah, itu orang gila namanya. Okay. So please make sure that you read thoroughly. I give you 2 version, bahasa Melayu, bahasa Inggeris. Bahasa orang putih tak faham, bahasa Melayu baca. Tak faham bahasa Melayu, saya tak ada bagi bahasa Tamil, bahasa Chinese saya tak bagi. Okay. And try to answer. When you answer the question, first look at the marks. Berapa banyak markah tu is a hint of berapa banyak saya nak tengok you punya, how padat is your answer. And I also mentioned in the instruction, if you have any supporting data ataupun supporting article ataupun your references, please include inside your answer sheets. Answer sheet dia apa? You all buat sendiri. You can type lah. Tak ada tulis tangan dia. Kalau tulis tangan pun I don't mind. As long as you scan and then send to me. It still have to be digital. Tak ada saya tengok baca. Tak ada. So your answer have to be written in Word, font apa pun saya tak kira. Standard lah, standard. Senang cerita. And then you have to attach your answer, your final answer, before next Wednesday, 6th of next Wednesday on the 6th of August 2020, before 4:30 p.m. I repeat, 6th of August 2020, before 4:30 p.m. you have to upload everything on the Putra Blast. Putra Blast bukan email saya, bukan WhatsApp saya, Putra Blast. Bukan Facebook group, Putra Blast. Saya ulang kali ni. That's why you have to plan thoroughly. Jangan tiba-tiba nak submit, nanti kan nak upload tak boleh. Alamak doktor, alamak saya terlewat hantar. Saya tak layan. Because my exam is an open book test. You have to prepare, organize and make it done by the day and the time of the exam. Boleh? Nak hantar awal? Boleh, tak ada masalah. Hantar awal. Hidup bahagia lepas tu. Okay? So I think that's all that I want to give you, the messages that I want to give. I've summarized the semester. I've shared what I've taught with you guys, and then the final exam. And saya wish all the best. Jangan takut soalan bab mana tak ada. Allah boleh jawab lah, jangan risau. Boleh jawab. Saya kata boleh jawab tu insyaAllah. Okay. And all the best. Don't take it so serious. In my subject, if you reflect on what's happening in sekeliling you, sure you can answer my exam paper. Okay. And story saya, case study tu semua menarik. Ada cerita Facebook, ada cerita Alibaba, all the good things. So read it carefully. Saya rasa itu saja daripada saya. Once again, Selamat Hari Raya Aidiladha. Kita ada lagi 4 hari untuk kita takbir, kita bertahmid dan sebagainya dari tasyrik. So I wish send regards to your family, and I wish you guys all the best. And thank you kerana menjadi pelajar saya yang cemerlang, yang my bright students for this semester. All the best, fighting, gambate, ayo. Bahasa Melayu jangan lupa. Okay, so all the best for all of you, my food service, my bright food service experts. 4503 for semester 2, 2019 to 2020. Assalamualaikum, good night. Makan ketupat ingat saya, makan lemang ingat saya, makan daging kurban ingat saya, insyaAllah. Okay. Assalamualaikum and have a good night. Assalamualaikum.